Okay, we're calling the police non-emergency line.
You have reached the City of San Diego Police Department. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Hit star. It's supposedly faster.
San Diego Police, this is dispatcher 8497.
Hi, dispatcher 8947. My name is Patrick Leva. I've been speaking to the district attorney's office on Facebook, and it's been 2 years. There's a federally funded HUD house building across the street that they're dealing drugs out of. I've been putting videos and tapes and people shooting up on my wall. Today, the district attorney's office says, well, you have to start with the police department. These people are dying. This building is federally funded. The management has verbalized they know they're dealing drugs. Do our police just really not care? Or is our system so messed up that you guys will spend years distracting people as they die and stab each other and jump from windows while the social worker is trying to sexually molest the resident? I'm fed up because I don't know who to ask. Everyone gives me a different lie. That's why I'm tape recording 911 non-emergency, because they don't know which end is up.
So what's the address that you're referring to?
It's called Island Village. It's on Market Street. I'll Google it for you. Hang on. And the district attorney, I sent her video after video of abuse. And they're like, well, you need to start with the police department. It's been 2 years, ma'am. These people are out of their mind and people are dying. And they could care less. Island, I'll get you the address. It's just beyond me. These are human beings, ma'am. It's 1245 Market Street.
1245 Market Street?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it for a specific resident or?
No, it's the whole building. There's people that live there that have videotape of them being assaulted. The management won't let them out of their lease. People are being assaulted. The social worker that attempted sexual molestation got promoted to the Housing Commission, and he used to work at Alpha Project. And I'm just trying to figure out why government dollars are allowed to do this to these people that barely have anything. And this is the police, this is the district attorney's response just now. We are not ignoring your messages. I just forwarded your information to SDPD so they can look further into your reports. You need to speak to San Diego Police. We hope you understand. Thank you. It's been 2 years, ma'am. These people are dying.
Okay, so I can definitely find out how we can help you. So you said your first name is Patrick, correct?
Yes.
Is that Patrick?
Yes.
Just
CK.
And what's your last name?
LIVA.
LIV is a Victor?
Yes.
What's a good callback number?
619-997-8618. It's been 2 years, man. These people haven't done anything. Why does the mayor collect campaign contributions at the duty free and they all show up here and sell cigarettes, drugs, and you name it? The mayor's redlining. His wife makes $100,000 a year in the gas lamp and they send them all over here. We got psychiatric patients screaming at the top of their lungs morning, noon, and night. And MTS won't enforce a thing. I send them pictures of people and feces on their benches, and they're like, oh, we'll get around to it. They're going to spread more disease.
That's going on today?
Every day, ma'am.
Or-
Every day. If you look on my Facebook wall, I have video footage for the last 2 years. They'll send out 6 MTS cops to write a ticket for a homeless guy out of his mind and then kick him to the curb, because that's how unskilled MTS is. They get $12 an hour and they think they're super cops. They're not equipped to help the mentally ill. They're good at writing tickets. And I don't know who else to beg because nobody listens, and that's why I tape record everyone. I had the governor's office hang up when I tried to report people are stabbing each other over cigarette customers. It's ridiculous. I spent almost $500,000 on my condo, and our government is allowing a drug building. They're dropping drugs from the window. I have an FBI agent that lives in my building, and he said the same thing. And now the district attorney's like, oh, we'll look into it if you fill out paperwork. Why have I been yelling for 2 years? Nobody cares about these. Yes.
Did you call previously to the police department?
I've called the police department and yelled, "Do your fucking job. People are dying." And the only reason I use profanity, ma'am, is because these people are stabbing each other and jumping and dealing drugs and beating each other up. And the manager's having her boyfriend sleep over and spit on gay people with AIDS. And I'm not going to sit quiet. I'm a disabled veteran and a medic. These people deserve more compassion than this.
And what address are you calling?
Across the street.
And what address is that?
550. That's going to fix the problem, huh? 550 Park Boulevard. I've given my address over 30 times, and no one can pull their head out of their rectum. These are human beings. And everyone just keeps handing it off. Oh, we'll get to it. Oh, it's not my problem. Or, oh, it's somebody else's problem.
So are you calling from a house or an apartment?
It's a condo that I purchased for almost $500,000, and people are dying and twitching in the street because our politicians are too lazy to write policies to give the police the power to help these people.
Todd Gloria.
There's a stamp on the front of that building that this is government, federal, protected by the police, and it's a joke. They're enabled by the police.
So is there a separate unit number for your condo?
2408. Is anyone going to help the people across the street, or are we just going to do this dance for another 2 years? Because these people are dying, and everyone asks, like, well, is it happening now? It doesn't make sense. If the police
You
have...
just have to go through a line of questioning as well, sir.
No, I know you're doing your job, but I'm saying, what happened for the last 2 years? Why hasn't one single person gotten off their rear end? I've spoken to a specialist at the downtown police office, and they said, oh, we're looking into it, and oh, we're going to do a bust. They're not. The mayor's making money by keeping all the crazies down here. And when I say crazies, I'm not talking about the homeless that need help. I'm talking about the ones that choose to do drugs and throw bottles and throw piss and throw shit. Enough, ma'am. The police need to step up and either blame Congress for not giving them the help they need or to protect these innocent lives. I'm a medic. I'm a human being, and I have compassion. And these people aren't getting any of that.
Okay, sir. So we do have to ask if there's something that you saw today. I know you're...
Every day. If you look on my Facebook wall, you can go hour by hour. By the cigarette dealing, by MTS not doing their job. Yesterday, they had 5 or 6 officers standing over a homeless guy like they were king shit. They gave him a ticket and then told him to go away. That's helping the community? It's not. It's intimidation and bullying. And then last week, I have a video of MTS had a black guy in handcuffs for over 30 minutes. It's harassment. They get a $12 job and a badge, and they think they're gods. They're not helping the community, ma'am, and they're turning their back on everything else. The feces on their benches, I call them up. They say, oh, we have cameras. Let me look. They don't look. They don't care. There's new diseases coming up from Mexico. Yesterday in Hillcrest, I videotaped it. A homeless woman had a knife out, and I said, you need to put that away, ma'am, and she just dropped it down her sleeve. But the owner of Moe's was there. He said, I'll go talk to her. He probably took the knife away. All of these people have weapons. There was a guy yesterday...
Call the police when that happened?
No. You guys don't have turnaround time. You don't follow up. You don't return phone calls. The police is a joke. They don't pay them enough, and they don't care. If there's a sale at a donut shop, they'll be on it. If there's a fundraiser or a promotion where they can be in the limelight, they'll be there. When people are stabbing each other because of the mental illness going on, the management told me they know they're dealing drugs. They're more concerned with the psychological status of the prison and voucher patients. They're terrorizing the building. There's no cameras. They break in the rooms. They steal each other's stuff. They assault people. And they have no recourse? I've called the Housing Commission and asked them for help with 2 different people, and they disappear. No one wants to take accountability for this building. There's over 240 people that live there.
280.
And they're being abused. And I don't know how else to articulate these people need help. I have a good life. But I can't sit here as a veteran with PTSD and watch them twitch in the street because our politicians are too lazy to write policies to help them. It doesn't.
And do you want officers to contact you directly in person?
I want someone to start a report and an investigation. I'm tired of the lip service from our police department. They told me 6 months to a year ago that they're investigating it and they have undercover. They haven't done anything. They're still stabbing and jumping and defecating all over the place. How can we make this go forward? How can a police officer take what I'm asking seriously? People are dying.
So Patrick, I
Yeah.
can have officers contact you in person. Can I get a description of what you look like? Are you Black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
You know what, ma'am? I know they train you. I know you just got a raise. I'm not the problem. I'm trying to articulate what is going on with these people that have nothing. They are being abused. If you need my description, I think you need job training on what to ask. Because as a medic, you're going in the wrong direction. This building has been there for a long time. Federal dollars are allowing people to be abused, and you're asking me what I look like?
So officers can make contact with you regarding these issues in person. So I do need to get a description of what you look like if officers are making contact with you.
Why don't you get a description of the building and go there? That's where people are being harmed. Do you know how to do your job, or you just write things down and then pray for the best? People are dying. How do I make that clear?
Trying to get you some help. So that's
Trying to get me some help?
contact,
Ma'am,
yes, regarding these issues. So
how do we start a report? Are you going to document this in writing so it goes to the police and they'll follow up and do a research on it? Is that what I'm doing with you now?
yes, sir. So I can have officers contact you regarding these issues.
So you've opened a file and you've opened a file and you're investigating Island Village. Because this recording is going on the district attorney's wall next. I'm tired of you people telling me no. These people need help. And you're not doing it.
So I'm trying to get you officer contact. Can I get a description of what
I gave you my phone number, didn't I?
Hispanic or Asian?
Did I give you my phone number? Okay.
So
Well, it
can I
doesn't
get a
take...
description of what you look like so officers know who they're contacting?
I'm Italian, I'm bald, I'm hairy, I'm overweight,
How old are you, sir?
I'm 50-ish.
So you're in your 50s?
Yes.
You don't want to give a specific age?
I'm 52. What does this have to do with the fact that you guys can't do your job right? What does this have to do with the fact that people are stabbing each other while you go the other direction? It's negligence. And city council blames you. That's why I tape record you, because you guys lie through your teeth. I had an experience with you guys in the past. I found a way to tie up 6 political lines by hitting merge on my phone. The police department lied and said I called in a bomb threat. You really think I'm going to trust you? You people are just as corrupt as Trump. These people need help. And if you can't do it, I'm going to go over your head. That's all I'm saying.
And can I get your height and weight, sir?
Oh, get a real job. Pass it on. Are you going to file this report so police can look into it? Ma'am,
I'm trying to get your description so officers can make contact with you. So what's your height and weight?
I'm not the problem, ma'am. It's Island Village. They have my...
You're not the
Then
problem.
why can't they call
They're
me?
going to call you.
Yes.
Okay, so if they're going to contact you directly in
Yes.
person,
Yes.
they need to know who they're contacting. So what's your height and weight?
They have my phone number. I will meet them. If they look at my wall, do they have any inkling to help these people? There is video after video after video of the abuses going on here, and you're worried about my weight? Are you ignorant, ma'am? You don't make any sense whatsoever. I'm forwarding this to the district attorney because you're ridiculous. Okay? File the report. Make your $9.50 an hour or whatever it is. People are dying.
Okay, that was when I was smoking pot. I was a little bit argumentative, but the truth remains the same. On the 29th of this month, October, I will have 6 months without any marijuana. I didn't realize it was causing hypertension. My life is better and better. I see some improvements across the street at Island Village, But the fact that every politician or organization that I called to try and report abuses of our most vulnerable, and everyone looks the other way, like it's not their job or their responsibility, especially Assemblyman Gloria. I went into one of his fundraisers and begged for help. He called me a bully. When he was temporary mayor, he wanted to write a policy to delete emails after 1 year. Doesn't that cause you to think, well, maybe he's up to some shady business? Or what about the Ash Street property? Oh, it's a beautiful building. The legal cases have not been orchestrated against the mayor, Mara Elliott, and Todd Gloria. But common sense and instinct should tell you, if you do not want this city run by developers, vote for Barbara Bree. She's intelligent, she's compassionate, she has a business degree. And Corey Briggs, he doesn't have his head in the sand like Mara Elliott, who signs documents without reading them, is her excuse. Anyhow, thanks for listening. Life is good. Let's help people that can't help themselves. God bless you.